In this video, I'd like to show you a popular technique that was used for the Minimoog Model D, where people would route the output back into the filter input, causing the filter to overdrive, plus you get kind of these interharmonic relationships. Let's go ahead and pull this cable out, and you can see we've just taken one cable, routed our filter out into the audio input, and for this technique we need to select the low pass filter type. We've got our filter cutoff frequency turned down to about 10 o'clock position and a resonance to about the 1 o'clock position. Envelope is up to modulate the cutoff frequency, and we've got our decay set about 10 o'clock, sustain level about 9 o'clock, and a little bit of release. And the amplifier section, we're just using the attack, sustain, release with the attack and the release turned all the way down. In the oscillator section, we've got the sawtooth waveform set at the 0 octave, turned up to about 10 o'clock position here. We're also going to use oscillator B. We've got its frequency synced to oscillator A, turned up 1 octave. And let's just have a listen to the oscillators by themselves. There's oscillator A. Let's turn that down and listen to oscillator B. Sounds pretty much the same. Now you wouldn't have to sync these oscillators, it's just what I'm doing for this experiment. So now, there's what it sounds like with the oscillators combined. Now, since we've got audio coming in from the filter out, it's going into wave C. We've got external selected. So let's bring up this level, and this is the key to the trick, is finding the right balance to where that waveform just starts to break into kind of inner harmonic modulations. And I think we found it right there. See, if we go too far, we get kind of just a bunch of chaos. And notice as we adjust our sustain level there, that is controlling the filter cutoff, which the output of the filter is going back into the audio, so that's changing how much level is going back into this feedback loop there. So and again, let's turn down our level and listen to what the original sounds like. Now if we take the oscillator B off sync, you're going to hear additional intermodulations, and that's just due to the beating of these oscillators. Let's back this down just a little bit. Again, there's our original waveforms, now with feedback. It's a nice way to get a more aggressive sound without even using the overdrive or really overdriving the input of the filter very much. I mean, the feedback itself is kind of creating this interactive result with the oscillators and the output of the filter itself. So play around with that. You want to make very fine adjustments to this control and play with your sustain level. You can play with your attack and decay times as well. Vary the sound of that, but it's a lot of fun and can make some great sounds.